hold up. Before you take another sip of the milk in your fridge, I need you to hear this. Because what I'm about to show you may change the way you choose milk for the rest of your life. And no, this isn't some diet trend, and it's not fear-mongering. This is actual, measurable food science that most brands hope you never learn. Right now, as you're watching this, millions of people are drinking what they think is milk, when in reality, it's watered-down, nutrient-hollow, artificially stabilized white liquid that gives you less benefits than you think. And if you've been feeling bloated after milk or low energy, or you feel like you drink it for nutrition, but barely feel a difference, you're about to understand exactly why. And don't go anywhere, because in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 watery milks you need to dump immediately, and the 5 fusion milks guaranteed to give you near 100% nutrient absorption, and I'm going to show you how to make them at home in under 60 seconds. Let's start with something simple. Most people think milk is milk because it looks white and creamy, but your body doesn't care about the color. Your body cares about the ratio of fats, proteins, enzymes, and micronutrients, and whether they come in a form that your gut can actually grab, break down, and use for fuel. What looks like milk doesn't always behave like milk inside your body. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever poured milk into a glass and noticed it looks a little too thin, almost like white water? Or maybe it separates or forms weird bubbles, or the texture looks synthetic? If yes, chances are you've been drinking what I call fraud milk. And before you think I'm exaggerating, let me show you something. A huge portion of milks on the market, especially plant-based ones, deliver as little as 20% of the nutrients you think you're getting. That means if the label says 20 grams of something, your body may only absorb 4. That's not just disappointing. It's a flat-out waste of your money, your energy, and your digestion. Now, let's dive into the 5 types of watery, underperforming, nutrient-hollow milks. And I'm telling you now, if one of these is in your fridge, you're going to want to pause this video and go check. The first type is what I call thin-flow milks. These are usually low-fat or ultra-filtered milks that pour almost like water. They move too quickly, lack density, and don't cling to the glass. If a milk pours without even a hint of resistance, that is your first red flag. Low-fat milks also lack the natural fat that helps your gut absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. Without fat, the vitamins are practically useless. They go through your system like tourists who never check into the hotel. The second type is flavor-first milks. These are milks that list natural flavors in the top 3 ingredients. And let me tell you, natural flavors are one of the most misleading label tricks in the food industry. They're not natural. They're not healthy. They're just a way to hide the taste of watered-down product. If your milk relies on flavoring more than actual milk content, it's fraud. Third, ultra-watered nut milks. Almond milk, cashew milk, walnut milk, hazelnut milk. Sounds healthy, right? But here's a shocker. Most commercial nut milks contain as little as 2% nuts. That means the other 98% is water, gums, synthetic emulsifiers, stabilizers, and filler ingredients that fool your tongue into thinking you're drinking something thick. Basically, it's nut-flavored water pretending to be milk, and your body knows the difference. Fourth, eternally white milks. Real milk, whether dairy or plant-based, changes color over time. It may slightly darken or become less bright. But watered-down milks and synthetic blends stay perfectly white for weeks. If your milk looks like printer paper after sitting untouched, something is wrong. Fifth, low-calorie brag milks. Whenever a brand pushes low-calorie as the main selling point for milk, they are telling you exactly what they did. They removed the parts that actually make milk beneficial. Milk is supposed to have some calorie density. Calories in milk represent nutrients, fat, amino acids, and usable energy. Low-calorie milk is basically nutrient ghost milk. Now here's where things get even more interesting. You can drink these watery milks every day and still feel hungry, tired, inflamed, or nutritionally empty. And the worst part? Many people blame themselves. They think something's wrong with their gut. They think they're sensitive to milk. They think they're aging. But oftentimes it's the milk, not you. Before I show you the 5 fusion milks that actually work, let's do a quick 5-second exercise. I want you to think about the milk in your fridge. Picture the carton. Picture the brand. Picture the label. Does it pour thin? Does it brag about low calories? Does it have a long list of ingredients? If you answered yes to any of those, you're about to discover why that milk is giving you so little benefit. And actually, I want to know, if you're watching this and you haven't clicked away yet, drop a comment right now telling me what milk you currently drink. Because I'm going to answer comments and tell people directly whether their milk is real, watered, or just pretending to be healthy. So go ahead, comment the brand. Now, let's talk about Fusion milks, the game changers. Fusion milk isn't a brand. It's a formula approach. Fusion milk means combining fats, proteins, and micronutrients in ratios that maximize absorption. When the gut has the right fat-to-protein ratio, usually around 2:1, it signals the digestive enzymes to fully break down the nutrients instead of letting them pass through unused. Think of your digestion like a lock and a key. Most milks give you keys with no matching lock. Fusion milks give you both. Now I'm going to show you the 5 best Fusion milks you can make or buy. And every single one of these gives you close to 100% absorption, meaning your body uses everything you drink, not just a fraction. Fusion milk number 1, whole milk blended with 1 tablespoon of coconut cream. This takes 10 seconds. Just shake it in a bottle. Coconut cream contains medium-chain fatty acids that immediately improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. If you ever felt like regular milk doesn't fill you up or doesn't give energy, this will change everything. Fusion milk number 2, oat milk fused with chia gel. Hear me out. Take 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. Soak them in a tablespoon of water until they gel, then mix with oat milk. The chia thickens naturally, adds fiber, and stabilizes blood sugar spikes. Oat milk alone is often watery. With chia gel, it becomes a nutrient powerhouse. Fusion milk number 3, almond milk mixed with a tiny amount of MCT oil. Just half a teaspoon. MCT oil enhances fat transport, increases nutrient retention, and makes almond milk, which is normally weak, suddenly perform like a premium nutrient source. Fusion milk number 4, soy milk blended with a splash of sesame milk. Soy is rich in protein. Sesame is rich in calcium, and together they create a complete amino acid profile your gut absorbs efficiently. It's like combining 2 puzzle pieces that finally fit. Fusion milk number 5, cashew milk blended with a spoon of Greek yogurt. This adds probiotics, natural thickening, and a protein-rich punch. If you want a milk that actually nourishes your gut, this is the one. Now I want to pause for just a moment. Imagine this. It's tomorrow morning. You open your fridge. You take out one of these Fusion milks. You take a sip. Instead of feeling nothing, you feel steady energy. You feel satisfied. You feel like your body actually got something real, something useful. That's what Fusion milks do. And before we continue, quick CTA. If you're still watching, hit the like button so this video gets pushed to people who have no idea their milk is failing them. And drop a comment with the milk you use. I'll respond. Let's keep going. You might be wondering, why don't companies make Fusion milks if they're so effective? Simple. Fusion milks require real ingredients. They require real fats. They require real sourcing. And most companies are more interested in profits than nutrition. It's cheaper to water things down and add gums, stabilizers, and flavorings than to use real food. But here's the good news. Once you understand Fusion milk, you will never fall for watered-down fraud again. Let's talk about absorption for a moment. Your gut absorbs nutrients through tiny gates called villi. Think of villi like little fingers that grab nutrients. But when nutrients arrive without the right fat and protein ratios, those villi don't grab anything. It slides past. That means you drink milk, but you don't actually get the benefits. Fusion milks deliver nutrients in a form your villi can latch onto. Let me give you an example. Vitamin D is one of the most important nutrients found in milk, but vitamin D is fat-soluble. If the milk has no fat, the vitamin D goes unused. Fusion milks give your body the fat it needs to actually absorb vitamin D, which helps bone strength, mood, immune function, and hormone regulation. Now let's go deeper. Most people believe bloating from milk means lactose intolerance. But many times, bloating comes from drinking watery milk with synthetic stabilizers that disrupt digestion. Fusion milks eliminate the need for gums, thickeners, and artificial binders because the natural fats and proteins do the work for you. And here's something wild. Most people who think they're lactose intolerant can actually digest milk if the fat content is correct. It's the watery milks that cause issues. Now, let's talk about you for a moment. What if for the next 30 days, you swap your watery milk for one of these fusion milks? Imagine your energy levels. Imagine your digestion. Imagine your joint comfort. Because absorption doesn't just affect nutrition. It affects inflammation, mood, sleep, metabolism, and hunger signals. If you're still here, and I see you, you're one of the people who genuinely cares about what goes into your body. And I respect that. So I want to give you something powerful. The Fusion Milk Challenge. For the next 7 days, replace your regular milk with one of the fusion milks I mentioned. Just one, not all 5. One. Then come back to this video and comment how you feel. I guarantee you'll notice a difference. Now let's zoom out. Why did milk even get watered down in the first place? The answer goes back to 2 things: shelf stability and marketing. To make milk last longer, companies remove fats, but those fats are what protect nutrients. To make milk appear smooth, they add stabilizers, but those destabilize digestion. To make milk seem low-calorie, they dilute it, but that strips its benefits. Fusion milk reverses all of that. Here's something fascinating. Cultures with the strongest bones and healthiest digestive systems drink high-fat, nutrient-dense milks, not watery ones. They understand the importance of whole nutrients, natural density, and balanced macros. And you're about to understand it too. Let's break down the 5 fusion milks one more time, but deeper. Whole milk plus coconut cream doubles absorption of vitamins A and D. Oat milk plus chia gel stabilizes your digestion, reduces hunger spikes, and makes the milk naturally thick. Almond milk plus MCT oil transforms a weak milk into a bioavailable one that your body uses immediately. Soy milk plus sesame milk. Perfect amino acid synergy, ideal for muscle repair, energy, and bone health. Cashew milk plus Greek yogurt adds probiotics and protein, creating a milk that supports gut health in ways store-bought milks never can. Now, let me ask you something powerful. What kind of milk do you want to put into your body? A milk that fills your stomach for 5 minutes and gives you nothing? Or a fusion milk that fuels your body for hours? You deserve the second option. To wrap this up, I want you to do 2 things. Number 1, go to your fridge after this video and check your milk label. Count the ingredients. Look at the fat content. Look at the marketing claims. If it screams low-calorie, natural flavors, or ultra-filtered, let it go. And number 2, pick one fusion milk. Just one. Try it tomorrow and comment your results. Because once you switch to real, absorbable milk, your body will thank you. Your digestion will thank you. Your energy will thank you. And you will never go back to watered-down white liquid pretending to be healthy. Thanks for watching. Now, go check your milk, and welcome to the world of fusion nutrition.